Well, good day. This is Relative References, and if I wanted to add up Ted's two test scores, I might click in this cell and I might type in a formula that would add them up. I'd type in equals B4 plus C4, and that would give me the right answer. But what the computer does is it doesn't really look in B4 exactly. What it does is it makes a pointer that points out to B4. Now, from where you are to where B4 is, that's two cells over. So it makes a pointer that points two cells over. And when you type C4, it's going to make one that points just one cell over. And this is the formula that the computer sees. You see, the computer makes pointers when you put in a formula. And you think, well, so what? So what it puts in pointers? What's the big deal? Well, it could become a big deal if you were going to take this formula and copy it straight down. And if you take this formula and you copy it straight down, let's watch and see what happens. When you copy the pointers move. It says do 2 over from me plus 1 over from me. And if you copy it again, it'll say do the one that's 2 over from me plus the one that's 1 over from me. And if you copy it over again, it'll say take the one that's 2 over from me and add the one that's 1 over from me. So it copies the pointers. So if I have over here and I type in the formula, let's type it in, equals B4 plus C4. And if I enter it in, I get 126. Now if I was to take this and copy it down just once, do you think it's going to say 126 again? I'm copying the formula straight down. No, it doesn't say 126. Look up the formula bar. Now it's doing B5 and C5. It's not doing the 4s at all. I'll copy it down just once so you can see. I'll click in this one, look at the formula bar. Now it's doing B6 and C6. You see, it's copying the pointers straight down. And I'll do the last one. It copies the pointers. Now it's doing the one that's 2 over from me plus the one that's 1 over from me. Let me delete these and I'll show you a faster way to do those. If you have a column of numbers that you're trying to add up, instead of dragging the handle down like this, you could drag it down and get all the answers at once. And a lot of people do that. But if you're in a column, you can do it even faster than that. If you double click the handle, watch this double click. Hey, it gets me all the answers at once. Let's look at one more example of that. Here's the averages, and I'm going to type in a formula that will average out all the test 1 scores. There's 4 scores above me, and I want to average out all those scores above me. So I'll do equals average, parenthesis, and then I'm going to say I want to average these 4, B2 all the way to B5. Enter. So it's really made pointers that go there. It says average out the 4 above me. What happens if I take this formula and I copy it over to here? Then it's going to say average out the 4 that are above me. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this formula and I'm going to copy it over here, and now the pointers point above me. And look up here, it says C2 all the way to C5. So when you copy a formula, you're really copying the pointers, and the pointers stay the same shape as you copy it down. That's how it works. That's called a relative reference. That's about all there is to it.